There are tons of theories about soulmates. There are some people who believe you only have one soulmate, others believe you can have multiple soulmates, romantic or not, and others refer to soulmates as twin flames, but those are not exactly the same thing as soulmates. You may jump at the cliché, when you know, but I think you have two options: either you sit back, relax, and let fate work, or you take action by putting yourself out there. So here is a what you need to know guide to find your soulmate. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more content like this. Now let's get into the video. Number 1. The key is to be yourself. When it comes to finding a soulmate, you have to be yourself. If you don't be yourself, then how are you supposed to find someone who will love you for who you are? Don't be afraid to be yourself. Own who you are. Empower yourself to improve any part of yourself that you are not proud of. Your soulmate will also love you if you love yourself. Number 2. Don't strive for perfection. Keeping a strict vision of what your soulmate should be like will most likely lead you to miss out on the person you're meant to be with. Soulmates are rarely what you envision, but an entities of love that co-opt a body that mirrors all of your flaws in a way that makes you love yourself more. You'll find your soulmate in what you consider to be your flaws. You'll find them admiring what you're afraid to admire about yourself. Number 3. Don't rush. It's important not to rush the process of finding your soulmate. Everything will align when the timing is right, but it may take a while. If you're one of the most impatient people you know, stay positive and be patient. Spend some time working on yourself, thinking about what makes you happy and what you want. You should not worry about taking a break from the dating game until you are ready to go back to it again, so that you can make the most of it. Let yourself enjoy the ride until your soulmate appears when you're ready. Number 4. Figure yourself out. I don't know who needs to hear this, but finding your soulmate is not as easy as ordering sex toys on Amazon Prime. Invest in all aspects of your life. This involves taking care of yourself, exercising, investing in your interests, etc. By doing so, you will learn more about yourself and be able to find someone who would be a good match. Be prepared for a number of bad dates, a lack of dates, or even a dating hiatus when you put yourself out there. There's nothing wrong with asking for advice, and it's also okay not to take all the advice you are given. Everyone needs to understand that failure is part of how you succeed, and it is perfectly okay to be single and looking. Number 5. Don't settle. It's essential to be understanding and accepting of other people's flaws, but a soulmate is supposed to be your epic love, which means you can't force this kind of feeling with just anyone you match with on Tinder. If you want to meet your soulmate, do one simple thing: stand in the mirror and get to know yourself. The exact energy signature you are seeking is who you are in your highest form. Number 6. Look for someone who accepts you the way you are. You can put effort in from your end, but if the other person doesn't reciprocate, not much can be achieved. Find someone who honors and accepts you as you are, strives to understand you and your perspective and feelings, and is willing to work through your differences with respect and compromise. Make sure you find someone who is willing to put in the effort to make the relationship work. Soulmate relationships don't just happen, but they are intentionally made. Number 7. Work hard. Once you have actually worked hard to find your soulmate, the next step is sustaining that relationship. Relationships thrive when you invest in understanding one another's needs, while understanding that one person cannot meet all your needs, like physically, socially, practically, and sexually. Communication and minimal judgment are important to becoming soulmates. To become soulmates, you don't have to have everything in common, but if you're both willing to put in a similar amount of effort, time, communication, and letting go of your comfort zones to make it work, you might find this eases the process. And that was all for this video, and as always, thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one.